Shout out to Kop-Ish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
Keep all the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that, guys. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kop-Ish.
Hello, lovely people. I hope you're well, and welcome to a Liverpool versus Southampton preview. This is the last preview we'll be doing before the World Cup. Hey, this could be the last preview we're doing before we get new owners. Drink it
Crazy,
in,
huh?
Crazy, huh? Crazy, huh?
Bro, don't start.
Money. Matt Drift, how you guys feeling? Last game.
Bro, happy. I'm feeling, do you know what it is? Obviously, I'm excited for the game. I think we should get the 3 points. But not only that, bro, it's all this takeover talk, bro. Like, all this is, I'm in a good mood, innit? Like, I think for Liverpool fans, I'm hoping that we've gone through the storm now and we're at the other side.
We saying we're at the end of the storm, yeah?
Yeah, let's see now. Let's see. I hope so, bro. Yeah, bro.
It's
a green sky because it's just money.
Money I run.
Monies.
I'm apprehensive though, in all honesty.
Oh, stop that, bro.
No. I'm talking about the game. I'm talking about the game.
Okay.
About the game. Look at them, man. They're about to virtually rush my class.
Because man was just like,
No, the game. Because Cal's initial question was about the game. I am a little apprehensive, and I'll explain why. I am worried that with us having players going to the World Cup and them not, that they might be a little bit more motivated, a little bit more up for it. Players will be in the back of their minds thinking, I don't want an injury when I'm this close to the World Cup. We've seen players like Mane, unfortunately, get injured last minute for Varane. Richarlison might not still be fit. There's a load of players that everybody's still got their, you know what I mean, like their worries about and whatnot. I can imagine certain players being a little bit apprehensive about this game. And it's understandable as well. You got, like, it is understandable. You know what I mean? So I'm a little bit apprehensive that Southampton might have a new manager bounce, might come with that like fearlessness, nothing to lose, and their players aren't thinking about a World Cup they might miss if they get injured. They're thinking, who cares if I get injured? I got 7 weeks off. I'll be all right by the time we come back. So I'm a little bit worried. I'm a little bit apprehensive for that reason.
Fair. That's fair. I do agree with everything you just said there. I hear that. In terms of who we have available at the moment, though. Obviously, Ali starts in goal, right?
Yeah.
Are we all in agreement that Robbo and Trent start fullback?
Yeah. Oh,
there's a little part of me that's thinking you could possibly play Ramsey after having two good appearances.
Thinking because we play.
I'm not
Ramsey.
gonna lie, you could possibly play Ramsey.
It's a risk because you don't want. Do you know what it is? You don't want his first game. But then again, Southampton's not really pressured though. If you're ever gonna like ease man in, so to speak, into the firing line, maybe this might be the game. Give Trent a little bit of a breathe. I say breathe
because Trent is going to be one of those guys who's worried about the World Cup.
I don't think Trent is.
Do you not think? No,
because I think in his brain he's thinking Trippier's going to start anyway, isn't it?
In his mind, Trippier's going to start and he's going to get played here and there.
Yeah, but he must want to be a part of the squad and go and all that kind.
No, of course.
Maybe I'm speaking out of turn. I genuinely don't know. He might just be thinking I'm going out of respect, but I don't really care for it like that.
No, he cares. I just think
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you know what? I wouldn't if Klopp started Ramsey, I would not have a problem with it, you know. But I still think he's gonna start Trent.
Well, same applies for Virgil. Do you think he starts Virgil?
He kind of has to because Matip's running again, but he's not.
We go Ibra and Gomez.
He could do, you know.
Ibra's another player thinking about the World Cup anyway.
Shout.
Do you know what though? The only difference I'll say is, and this is only from what I've seen so far, Ibra will still play the same way. Virgil van Dijk, I think we've seen it over the last how many games. He wants to make sure he wants to go to that World Cup. And I get it, it's every person's it's his dream as a child. Like
This will be Van Dijk's first major international competition.
Bro, as a child, when you're growing up,
mad, isn't
you
it?
must have thought like, oh, if I make it pro, imagine what it'll be like. He has the opportunity to go to a World Cup. And not only that, bro, when he got injured, he probably was thinking, am I ever going to get back? Am I ever going to be the same player again for starters? So of course that's going through his mind. I don't agree with how he's going about it, but I understand it. So do you know what I'm going to say? It wouldn't surprise me if Klopp goes Gomez and Ibu, you know.
It would surprise me.
It kind of wouldn't for me because I think Klopp would want to. He's doing him a favor. I wouldn't agree with it. What I'm trying to say is I'm not going to agree if it happens, but it wouldn't surprise me if I see Virgil van Dijk not starting, you know.
It would surprise me a lot.
For me, it wouldn't, bro.
I'm in the middle.
You sure?
All right, midfield then, boys. We saying who's in the pivot?
I think Flacco is in a little bit of a predicament like Trent, where he's going, but knows Casemiro will be playing, so he's not going to be the first team player.
So it's Hendo, though. Hendo won't be the first start for England.
Thiago's definitely
Do you know what? I don't know, you know, Cal. I think
Rice
he
and
most
Bellingham.
he probably will go Rice and Bellingham, but I think Henderson knows there's a lot more chance he'll play games than Trent does, for an example. So
Maybe.
do you get what I mean?
I don't know. Calvin Phillips, brother, is loved by Southgate as well.
I know, but he
Yeah, but
literally just
Phillips
come off an
can't even
injury,
keep
right?
himself fit,
Yeah, but
bro.
Southgate don't really care.
But I know what
does
you're
he?
saying, though. Well, one thing we all know, Thiago surely definitely start this game because he ain't going World Cup.
That's a travesty, man.
But
It
do you know what
I
it is?
can't
It's
believe
actually
that.
kind of sad that one of the.
It is.
I'm not saying this because I'm a Liverpool fan. I'm saying this because I'm a football fan first. And when I saw him at Barca and Bayern, I thought he's one of the best midfielders in the world and one of the best midfielders of his generation. He goes to Liverpool. He helps us win those trophies. And not only that, obviously, like instrumental in us even getting back into a title race or whatever, changes the way how we play and how we function as well when he does play. And I think to myself, I look at that Spain squad and I think, you're telling me that Thiago is not better than some of those players that they've picked. Bro, he's one of the best midfielders in the world. I find it so mad that he's not.
Luis
going to
Enrique's
World
got
Cup.
his favourites, man. Is
Bro,
like,
it's
and
crazy.
you know what's mad?
I feel for him, bro.
I reckon he regrets picking Spain. I reckon he wishes he did what his brother did and picked Brazil.
He should have
Yeah,
picked Brazil.
probably.
Bro, if he picked Brazil, oh my gosh, bro.
Imagine Thiago sourcing in that Brazil midfield, bro.
Mad.
Nasty.
I reckon he. Don't get me wrong. He probably feels more Spanish than his brother does because he lived there longer. But I bet he thinks, why didn't I just do what my brother did and pick Brazil?
Bro, it's so mad because I mean, don't get me wrong. I think Busquets is older than Thiago. And don't get me wrong, Busquets
Yeah, he's about
has had
a year or two older, I think.
He's had one hell of a career. But if we're talking about, I know they're playing different positions as well, by the way. But if we're talking about, but if you just want to talk about effectiveness in their positions, Thiago's above Busquets.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, apparently Busquets starts ahead of Rodri still in games, which is crazy.
But that's mad. But what?
I told you, Enrique's got his favourites, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know how mad that is?
It's going to be the sword he dies on, apparently.
Right.
So who you got? I'm going with Flacco and Thiago.
I think so.
Yeah, I'd go with that as well.
I think so.
All right. The three behind. All right. The three behind the striker then.
Well, we know who's not going to the World Cup. So some of them. All right. So it'll be Salah, Firmino, and on the left, I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna say his name again. This will be the second week running, by the way. Curtis Jones. I think he should probably play, believe it or not. And then Nunes up top. I think Nunes. I know he's going World Cup, but Nunes, as Drift will probably agree with me, he's what he is, isn't it? He's gonna play at that intensity like all the time. He doesn't know how to play in a different way, and that's testament to him, by the way.
Yeah,
he leaves it all out on the pitch, innit?
Let him get a brace, and then we can bring him off and
leave it all on the pitch,
like
so to speak, and just do what you got to do, bro. Get your brace and then come off the pitch. I think Curtis Jones, in my opinion, when he played that game, who was it? Cal, when he played on the left, he had a very good game, bro. He should be playing there again. Did he play there against Spurs, or was it someone else?
No.
Who played against Spurs on the
Nunes
left?
played
Nunes.
Is
I'd-
yeah, so we slightly changed the.
That's what I would go with. I'd go with Nunes left,
I-
Salah through the middle,
See, I
Elliot on
don't
the
think.
right.
Would you?
At the
See,
moment,
I
yeah.
feel like for Spurs, it catered to them because of the back five. But you see, Southampton.
Isn't Carl Walker? If Carl Walker-Peters is playing, I think he gives Curtis a horrible game.
No, but Curtis ain't a byline guy. He's more of
I
a
know, but
cut
Carl
inside and create
Walker-Peters
space.
will make him push back, and I think Nunes would easily compete with Carl Walker-Peters.
Mate,
I think
I want
Curtis
to
would
see
struggle.
Nunes centrally, though.
Say again, sorry.
I want to see Nunes centrally. I think
I
that's
do
what
as
it is,
well, but there's
right?
no one
Yeah.
else with any sort of pace that we can put out there.
True.
That will
So
obviously
what you
change after January, but for now,
No, yeah. So what you're saying, go.
Diaz is running again anyway, bro. I was so happy with Klopp.
Bro,
I know, but
so
when-
happy, bro.
when we got DRB and Salah on one side and then Diaz and Mbappe on the other, you got your choices to pick, innit?
It's true. No. Facts, bro. Facts. So what you're
Can't
saying,
wait
go
till you find
Nunes.
someone's sick, bro.
What would you go Nunes left then? And then Harvey Elliott right, and then Salah through the middle,
Yeah,
and then Firmino behind.
Yeah,
I'd go
I'm
with
not
what
aga-
Matt was saying.
I'm not against it,
think
but
Klopp
I'm
will
gonna-
go with what. Cal's
if it's
saying.
what I would do, I'd actually go Carvalho on the left.
I would go with Jones.
Oh,
I
would
think
you?
Jones had a better game. I think Carvalho was a little bit.
I don't know what's going on with Klopp and Carvalho at the moment because at one stage he seemed like the star boy, and now he just doesn't even seem like he can get minutes on the pitch.
Yeah.
Really,
I'm hoping Klopp would do the Jones on the left, Salah on the right, Firmino and Nunes for the middle, but I don't think that's going to happen. By the way, I think it's going to be more along what you guys have both said. What you think is going to happen, which is kind of annoying.
All I know is we got to shoot them down in the first half, get a 2-0 lead, and then we can cruise the second half, and people don't need to get tired. If we start that second
I
half
think
with a
it's great.
deficit or we're level, then I'll be a little bit worried about the energy it will take to win the game in the
Their
second half.
confidence needs to get dealt with in the first.
Yeah, just
like,
beat the confidence out of them in the first
like,
half.
we're
half
talking
an hour.
15 minutes, like we scores.
they've
so
just
to
lost
speak.
Hasselhouten as well. So
Yeah.
But that's why I'm worried about the new manager
the
bounce.
new manager bounce. So,
Yeah.
That always happens with us. They get a new manager and they
And they do
act
up
like
the
it's a
manager.
cup final. So
Mm.
yeah, man.
Right then, boys. Predictions.
I'm going to go with a very sketchy, but just about getting the job done 2-1 Liverpool.
2-0 Liverpool.
3-1 Liverpool. I think we'll concede, but I think we'll have enough.
Yeah. We should be winning this game and we should be picking up the 3 points. This is not to split Southampton, but we surely got to be beating Southampton at home. This ain't no way.
They're a very busy team, which is what worries me. Even though they're not good in terms of their league position and their form, they're a team that have a lot of athletes who get about you and they do run a lot. And I'm always worried when we play teams that run more than we do. That's what worries me.
Yeah, one thing I will
If
say
you
as
see
well,
the Arsenal game, they outran Arsenal. And Arsenal are kind of renowned for doing that at the moment. And they outran Arsenal.
yeah.
If you can outrun Arsenal, you can easily outrun Liverpool. And that's what worries me about this.
One thing we also can't do is give away too many fouls. James Ward-Prowse
I trust me.
is upset he ain't going World Cup. So he's looking to leng off the
He
team.
got left out. That's a travesty.
Bro, do you know who made it?
Travesty, you know?
And you might not rate him, but I don't understand it. Conor Gallagher, bro.
Yeah, neither do I.
I mean, talent. Yes, he's a talent. What has he done this season?
Connor Cody went.
Yeah,
We
Let's
spoke
not
about
talk
it on
about
the
that.
Prem Panel show on Thursday. There's a lot of people in the team that's a bit like
Conor
what's going on there?
Cody making the World Cup here. And
The only reason I
tomorrow-
can justify that though is because he knows I'd play in a back three.
So does Dan Burn. So does
Bro,
Lewis
I
Dunk.
swear Tomori can play in the back three, you know?
So does
You know what? I stand. Yeah,
Joe
My
Gomez. Bro, there's so many centre backs better
Gomez-
than Connor Cody.
Here's the
I'm
thing that's a
I'm
killer.
gonna be honest. I understand Gomez not going.
No. I'll tell you why. But this is my only saving grace, by the way. Joe Gomez hasn't had the best season for Liverpool at all, right?
He barely played last season as well.
No, but okay, but you have to kind of go with this because Southgate's thinking this season, yeah?
I don't know
Bro,
what Southgate's
Connor
thinking. He
Connor
can't be thinking of this
Cody
season.
has gone to Everton, and Everton at one point were getting smacked up for fun, like for
No,
fun.
but
yeah?
no. To be honest, since he's been Everton, they haven't been getting smacked up.
But bro, hear me out though. Even if you want to say the form thing, Gareth Southgate has too much mixed signals because if it's form, okay, you might slightly
Which
say Cody.
he said it would be, Matt, as well.
Yeah,
he said
no.
he won't pick anybody off of form. That's what he said himself.
That's fine. You stole my point. But basically, that's what I was gonna say. It don't make sense. Luke
Calvin
Shaw.
Phillips has played 50 minutes of football.
No, fam.
all
Luke Shaw's
season.
there. Eric Dyer.
No, I understand Luke Shaw because we don't have many left backs. I actually understand Luke Shaw.
Tomori.
Could have got Mitchell.
Tomori has won Serie A. Yeah, one Serie A.
Dyer, Cody, and Maguire. Make it make sense. Seriously. And Calvin Phillips has only played 50 minutes of football all season.
Southgate is bringing 2 fridges and a toaster and think that's going to work. Yeah, we'll leave it there, bro.
For real. People in the comments, please do smash the like button if you haven't already, and make sure you leave your score predictions and the starting 11 you'd like to see as well. We'll be back straight after the game, so make sure you tune in, hopefully after a win where you know it's going to be vibes. So, people, now it is up to you. Matt, Drift, anything you want to say?
Get them 3 points, get the dub, we move on. We get that investment. Trust me.
Let's go. Big up, people. Thanks for watching. Take care.
Hey.